I think I see a treasure peeking out of this stack here. Look at this beautiful piece of yellow glass. Let's get out the black light and see if it glows.
Hello everyone, it's Tiffany with Thrifting Vegas. I shop at thrift stores, estate sales, garage sales and discount stores for items I can resell for profit on online platforms like eBay, Poshmark and OfferUp.
We are here in Cedar City. As you can see, the landmark lighthouse is right on the left-hand side here, and beyond that is one of my favorite thrift stores, Deseret Industries. It's right next to a Walmart, so while I'm thrifting, Dad and Jake are going to thrift in the store, and Miley and I are going to go in to Deseret Industries to see what we can find. Here we go. Here we are. The sign is there. Deseret Industries Thrift Store and Donation Center. You can see how big this place is. It's absolutely massive. So Miley and I are going to have some fun. Take you with us and we'll see what we can find in here. Miley and I are going to go into Deseret Industries. Let's go thrifting! Deseret Industries is a non-profit organization with 44 locations in the western US. Profits from their thrift stores are used to support welfare organizations and programs all over the world, and they provide work training and rehabilitation opportunities for those who may otherwise struggle to find employment. We will grab a cart. Now, I know that many of you will miss my Thrifting Vegas blanket, but because we're up hiking and fishing on this trip, I left it safely at home. The hard goods section is just ahead of us here through the clothes. They have a nice big area as well as an overflow room in the back that we will take a look at as well. Let's start with some end caps here and see what they have. Lots of little figurines on this one. Boyd's Bears. Little wooden souvenir bear. He is quite sweet, but probably only about an $8 to $10 item, so I will leave him. Part of a glass nativity. Let's see. This looks like a little lid to a wax bead or potpourri jar. Salt and peppers. A big fish plate. That is very thin glass, not ever such good quality. Some metal candle holders. This is an apple. It looks possibly a candle snuffer, is it? Little metal buckets. Let's see what we have back here. A couple of modern canvases, bathroom pictures, I call those. This is a lovely little white bottle with a ribbon and a key charm. Only about $8 to $10 on that though, so we'll leave it. But here is something I can never resist. This is an Avon glass sleeping cat candle holder. These sell really, really well for me, both in my hauls at the end of my videos and in my vintage booth. So we'll definitely grab that. Ooh, look at this. This is interesting. It's a pheasant, little square trinket dish. Let's look at the mark. Ned Smith Game Birds. I believe Ned Smith has a set where there's a pitcher and mugs, but I've never seen this little square piece before. It's lovely, so we'll get that as well. Look at these two. I love the flow of her dress. It looks like they're ice skating. Only $1 on that. Beautiful colors, perfect for a Christmas display. We'll get that as well and keep going. What else can we find here? Little figurines. Oh, look at this. You know I can never resist a gorgeous piece of art pottery, and this is beautiful. It is glazed inside and out, sort of an otagiri speckled look. Only $3, no damage. Straight in the cart it goes. Purple candle holders, just an inexpensive modern piece. Look at the swirl on this shot glass. Sadly, it is very chipped on the rim, so we'll leave it. How about these for vintage? I would guess they're from the 50s, a salt and pepper shaker with the original corks. They're quite weighty. I'm guessing they are absolutely full still with salt and pepper. Only $1.50. Let's absolutely grab those because I want to look at this as well. This is a Talavera piece. I love the blues. Really bold design on that. It's really dusty and manky. What is that? I think it's just residue from an old sticker possibly. But it's marked Talavera, Mexico, lead-free, which is always a plus. Only $1. Into the cart it goes. Here is a little wooden box. Let's peel that back and have a look. It's got a flame logo on it. I'm not really sure. Not very exciting, not marked, so we'll leave that. Little candle holders, spoon rests and candlesticks. It's another pheasant plate. This one's not nearly as nice quality, so we'll leave that on the shelf. What is this? It's quite unusual. I'm really not too sure what that is. The bottom looks a bit like an owl face. Ooh, look at this. Lovely little plaque with a deer on it. Oh, unfortunately, he's missing his right front leg there, so he will have to stay on the shelf. We'll unstack a little bird plate, vases. Oh, look at this girl. A little native Alaskan ceramic piece, possibly pottery. She's only $1. She has her original tag, Cabin Crafts. She's so sweet. I absolutely love her. As well as this little mouse figurine. $1 too. You can't beat that. And many of you let me know that you collect mice. So she will come home with us too. Let's keep going. Oh, here is another one of those wind spinners. The past one sold really quickly for me. This one has 2 horses on, possibly Mustangs. It needs a bit of fixing there to make it even. But the nice thing about those is they flatten down for mailing. And then once you receive them, you can open them up and hang them up. And they spin around just beautifully in the breeze. Okay, more stuff. What is that? It almost looks like one of those plants that eat flies, but I think it is a wand. I think it's a Harry Potter wand, in fact. It's a bit worse for wear, some little bite marks on the end, but for $1, let's put that in the cart too. I love this sun pottery pieces sell ever so well for me. Many of you collect them. $1.50 on this. So calming and relaxing. Look at that expression. Carefully put that there. We've got our wand as well. What else can we find? This aisle is giving us so many treasures. Let's have a look. There's a stack of plates here. I love to unstack plates because you just never know what you're going to find. Look at this fellow, little tennis boy. I think he's Holland mold. His eyes and eyelashes are incredible. And I've just noticed up here he has a little girlfriend in pink. Those are so fun. Sadly, they really don't sell too well for me, so we will leave them for somebody else. Here is a little swan figurine. Again, only about $8 on that. So we will leave it on the shelf. All sorts of plaques. Here we are in the seasonal aisle, and I have spotted a little reindeer ornament. Look at this guy. Oh, there's two. There's two. Oh, they're Crosby and Taylor American Pewter. That's a really, really good brand. I've never actually seen these before. Look at this style. They're so whimsical. And here's another one. And they have names on them. I wonder if there's 12 lurking on these shelves. We'll have to have a really, really good look. Here is this a brown bag cookie mold? Let's see. It's Santa. These are hit and miss. Always check these cookie molds because you never know. Some of them are really sought after and others just go for a few dollars. But if you do find those terracotta cookie molds, absolutely check solds on eBay because you could find a sleeper that's worth a lot of money. Let's keep going here. We'll keep an eye out for... Oh, look! There's another one. What's this first? Little taco holder, I think. But down here is another reindeer. Absolutely lovely. These are $1 each. Oh, look at this. I love these little, are they raffia or wicker? Little butterfly trivets. This one's a tiny weeny bit worse for wear, but the butterflies and animals are hard to find. We'll put that with its friends. I'm so excited. I love those pewter reindeer. Here's another fun Christmas piece. It's $2, a bit hard to see through the bag, but it's a sign, a metal sign that says joy. We'll grab that. Merry Christmas plaque down here. Not ever such good quality. Let's see. So many Christmas bits.
Poor doggies.
A wine bottle holder. Ornaments and cards. Not sure what that is. Oh, look at these. Letters. What do those say? Think? I'm not sure. Have to have a think about that. Miley, what do those say? She'll have a look for us. Okay, let's dig just in case there are more little reindeer hiding down low in the bottom. Halloween on the bottom shelf here. There's a big pumpkin pan. Lots of decorations. Little witch's hat. Ornaments. Decorative bits. Up here is a St. Patrick's Day gnome. It's funny, of all the items you shared that you collect, gnomes wasn't on that list. It surprised me because they used to sell quite well for me. Maybe they are too readily available these days. All sorts of stuff. Magic quilt. This shelf seems to be quite crafty. I think those are cup cozies. Toothbrush holders. Stamps. Watch bands. A little bit of everything. Invitations and cards. I am still keeping my fingers crossed that we find more of those little pewter reindeer. I wonder if there are actually 12 of them. Does anybody have the set? Crosby and Taylor pewter reindeer ornaments. Let's see. Fall items here. Scarecrows. More pumpkins. Here's a little swan. I think that is either a trinket box or a sponge holder. Valentine's Day. They do quite well at organizing their holidays, don't they? A little section for each one. Lots of cards. I just had to show you the amazing selection of little photo frames here at the Deseret Industries in Cedar City. Every size, shape and color imaginable. So if you like to give away photos as gifts, which is an amazing idea, this is the place you want to shop at. This end cap is full of kitchen-y bits. We've got vintage canisters, pie plates, teapots, dishes, and serveware. Here's a flag. Oh my goodness, look at these. A vintage set of white cabbage salt and pepper shakers. They're Coalport bone china. I believe they're made in England, possibly missing a little base to that, but we'll keep an eye out for it. Here are some Wilton Elmo face baking pans. Look at this lovely canister. I believe it is Fitz and Floyd. $3. Gorgeous basket weave with red checks and fruit on top. There are 2 of them. I believe they originally came in a set of 3. Very big and bulky for me to pick up, so we will leave them on the shelf. So many beautiful pieces of clear glass here. It's an etched depression glass cup. Oh my goodness. So much variety here for every occasion. Clear glass is so versatile, so timeless. You can use it for any occasion. This one looks like a watermelon. I think that had a cup that sat there. Divided dishes, you can use it for appetizers, for your keys, for change, even jewelry. Lovely cake stands. Moving into more patterned pieces over here. Console bowls. Microwave plates. This one is more modern. It just doesn't feel old, if you know what I mean. Little candle snuffer. All sorts of pieces. These little apples surface everywhere. This is a shell. So many uses for these. White glass and ceramic. Ooh, here's another little pair of those bookend style salt and peppers. Beautifully painted, possibly transfer wear. But little minis, let's definitely pick those up. This looks like a Ray Dunn piece. One I don't see very often, that with the flowers. I want to say that one's quite popular. Only $1. A little soap dish or sponge dish for the sink. We'll pop that in. Here is a chip bowl. Flash painted. You can see the flash is wearing off there. Color coming off. Pikes Peak. I think that's a ski resort. Here is a rooster plate. Not ever such good quality. Very lightweight. I think I see a treasure peeking out of this stack here. Look at this beautiful piece of yellow glass. Let's get out the black light and see if it glows. As you can see, there is no glow, and I'm actually really surprised that it doesn't, because I found a green one very similar to this, but the daisy and button pattern that lit up like crazy. So much uranium in it. Nevertheless, this is a gorgeous piece, so we are going to take it with us. Just going to check and see if there are any more similar in these stacks. It's always fun to go through plates because you just never know what's hiding. We've got pie plates and muffin tins, molds and roasting pans. Here is a bundt cake pan. Always check these for Nordic Ware. It's a great brand. Some models sell for up over hundreds of dollars. Absolutely worth checking your eBay solds on Nordic Ware. More ceramics up here. Look at their selection of plates. An entire aisle with stacks and stacks of dishware sets. I wish I had hours to go through this aisle. You just never know what you might find. If you need extra dishware, come down to Deseret Industries in Cedar City. Let's head up this aisle to the outdoor room. Here is the small appliance section. We've got microwaves and crock pots, panini makers, roasters, a deep fryer, and several bread makers on the bottom shelf here. This is their outdoor room where they keep lots of furniture, toys, sporting goods, and much, much more. Vases and baskets out here, all sorts of frames and large artwork. Seeing a polar bear cookie jar, another Chemex coffee drip maker there. All sorts of big bits that I'm not going to pick up on this trip because we are camping, fishing and hiking and I don't honestly have room for glassware with all of our gear. More bowls and servers. Here is another beautiful pheasant piece. This is a vase. I absolutely love that artwork and the gold trim on the top. This is Woodland Haven. This is an UNESCO piece, so we will definitely grab that. Little dolphin there. I thought for a second he might be Blanco, but he's not solid glass. Serving dishes. All sorts of console bowls and platters. Little figurines here. I think these are garden statues. Quite heavy. They look very, very 70s to me. Quite fun. More platters down the bottom. Bowls. Going into the bags and storage over there. Christmassy bits, lots of home decor. It looks like a Precious Moments doll. It is Applause. Unfortunately, they just don't sell so well. Here we are in the wood and plaques aisle having a look. Lots of letters. Oh, look at this. I really like this. It's metal on wood. Think spring, beautiful colours. Some of the flowers have little teeny tiny buttons on them. This would be absolutely perfect for right inside my front door. I think I'm going to grab it for me. Let's see if there's anything else we like down here. Lots of modern canvases. Oh, here are some placemats. I always look out for Pimpernel brand. These don't feel very quality and there's only one of each, so we are going to leave those. What do we have here? Little Guadalajara pot, birdhouse ornament. This is anchor hocking. Unfortunately, the flash is wearing off. Ooh, last time, several of you asked me if I missed a second Viking bullseye piece. I would guess that this is the piece you're talking about, and sadly it is just an inexpensive little square Christmas votive holder. We'll have one last look in the candle holders and glass just to make sure we haven't missed anything. All sorts of clear bits, crystal, lots of candles. Here is a little cloche. I believe this is a party light mosaic piece. They also made a line with all different colors in it. Let's see. Most of these little candle holders are $8 to $10. There's a piece of stone froggy figurines. More plates. Here's a really big angel. She's very lightweight though. And with that, Miley and I will make our way up to the checkout so we can head out and up the mountain to begin our lakeside vacation. Please stay for the rest of the video to join us for fishing, hiking, metal detecting, and watching the dogs do some zoomies in the snow. Here on my dining room table is everything that Miley and I found at Deseret Industries. Both cats are here. Hi, Bandit. Hi. So let's start over here with the Christmas bits. I was so excited to find these pewter reindeer ornaments. They're absolutely lovely. We've got Vixen, Blitzen, Donna and Rudy. They are made by Crosby and Taylor. They are all signed on the back. These are available online for $16 a piece. And I paid $1 a piece for these. I am going to ask $12 a piece. Next we have our lovely metal joy sign. The back, it is almost like a brassy colour. And on the front it is beautifully painted with lovely vibrant colours. There are little jingle bells hanging from each letter. I paid $2 for it and I am going to ask $15. Next we have our letters. They're actually free hanging. Each one has its own little hanger. We have the words joy and ho ho up here. So 2, 4, 7 letters in total. I shall ask $5 a letter, so $35 on the 2 sets. They almost have a cat in the hat feel about them. Really, really fun. I absolutely love the way the second O hangs on its side. Just very whimsical and super duper fun for the holidays. Ziggy. Okay. Next we have our little native Alaskan girl. She's absolutely gorgeous, holding what looks like a basket of berries, possibly blueberries. She is signed on the bottom. 1986. She has her original tag from Cabin Crafts. I paid $1 for her and I am going to ask $20. Next we have our beautiful Victorian era skating figures. My camera wants to focus. There we go. It's on the Ziggy's background. These are actually a project piece by Marty. He or she did an absolutely wonderful job. Vibrant colors, beautifully done. I paid again $1 for the skating couple and I am going to ask $18. Next we have a lovely little mouse figurine. A little mouse with a teddy bear. She is a Priscilla Hillman from 1995. A numbered piece. Again, I paid just $1. I am going to ask $12. I think I mentioned in my video, I can't resist these Avon candle holder pieces. This lovely kitty was $1.50. I am going to ask $12 for her. I will also mention I do have 2 of the 3 polar bears left from a previous trip, if anybody is interested in those. This is a brown bag cookie company shortbread mold. This is a 1997 Santa Claus. He doesn't look like he was ever used. Has his original ribbon on him. I paid $1.50 and I am going to ask $18. Back here is our beautiful Talavera salsa bowl. Signed on the bottom, it is lead-free. Beautiful, beautiful blues and whites, very vibrant. Would be lovely for sauces or grapes, your change, jewelry, anything you like really. Very versatile. I am going to ask $18. Would you look at this beautiful art pottery picture? I absolutely love the floral designs on it. The lovely browns and ambers and yellows. It is ribbed inside, glazed inside and out, signed on the bottom. I paid $3. I am going to ask $35. I found a couple of pheasant pieces. Look at the beautiful artwork. Pheasant in a field of grass with some berry bushes there. This is actually a Woodland Haven by Unesco piece. It has a retail sticker from Frankenmuth Gallery, Frankenmuth in Michigan. I paid $1.50 for it. And I am going to ask $35. This is a rarer piece, again, of a pheasant. It's a square trinket dish. It's quite weighty. This is a Ned Smith Game Birds piece from 1981. Again, I paid $1 for this, and I am going to ask $20. I don't think this piece made it into the video. I found it on the way out. This is a lighthouse, and I grabbed it because it really reminded me of the lighthouse landmark you see as you drive into Cedar City off the freeway. It's absolutely lovely. As I turned it over, I noticed it has some holes in the base, so you could actually make it into a wind chime with some wire and chimes if you wanted to, or since it's hollow, with the little door there, you could even put a tea light in. The light would shine through all the little windows up top and through the door. I paid just $1 for it, and I am going to ask $20. Look at these fantastic Art Deco salt and peppers. The shape is fantastic. So mid-century. I would guess they're from the 50s or earlier. They have their original cork stoppers. They are hand painted. I did empty them out and give them a wash. I was right. They were absolutely full and caked with salt and pepper. The pepper was actually solid, so I'm not really sure how long it had been in there. Quite a while, no doubt. I paid $1.50 for these. I am going to ask $25. I had never actually come across this shape before, and funnily enough, as you saw at the same Goodwill, I found these, also salt and peppers, little minis. I think these originally came with a screw cap at the bottom, or even maybe a base. If anybody knows, please do leave me a comment and let me know. These look to be transferware with some hand-painted gold. I paid either $1 or $1.50 for these. and I am going to ask $15. This is another beautiful salt and pepper set by Caldwell of England. They are bone china from the countryware line. They are missing their stoppers, but you can easily get replacements online. Quite a small little hole there. I paid, what did I pay? I'm not sure, probably a couple of dollars for these, and I am going to ask $20. I don't often pick up Rae Dunn, but this one caught my eye. I really love the, are they chrysanthemums or daisies with the fall colors? The little dish says wash on it. Could either use it for a soap or a sponge. Super piece, artisan collection by Magenta and Rae Dunn. Again, I paid $1 for it. I am going to ask $15. These lovely colourful trivets sell ever so well for me, especially when they are birds or animals or sea creatures. This one does have a couple of issues, a little bit of missing material right here and on the side, but all in all it's a great piece, would be lovely on the wall. Colors are very vibrant, just a little bit of fading up here. Again, no price. I'm assuming I paid $1 or $2 for it, and I am going to ask $12. This is a beautiful, beautiful piece. It's almost like daisy and button, but just the daisy part, no button. I'm not sure who makes it. I would assume it's early American pressed glass. Vibrant, vibrant gold yellow. I'm hoping that comes through in the video here. I paid $1.50. I am going to ask $35. I was correct. This is a Harry Potter wand from one of the characters. I gather each of the characters has their own specific wand. I paid $1 for this. I am going to ask $12. Look at this lovely Mustang wind spinner. What you do is make sure it's all opened out evenly. Hang it by its little circle here with a piece of thread, and it will spin around beautifully in the wind. The wild Mustangs will run. I paid $1.50 for it. I am going to ask $20. Last video I forgot to include this because it was so dirty. I had it soaking in the sink with warm soapy water. It's another beautiful Avon piece, lovely glass canister with a flower on both sides, gold colored top here. The top is made of plastic, I believe, but it would be super with Q-tips or cotton balls in it in your bathroom. Bath beads, whatever you would like. I think I paid $3 for this, and I am going to ask $12. Last but not least, this is my sleeper. I always manage to find 1 or 2 sleepers in every trip, and this is amazing. This is a John Wenzel piece. It is either a trivet or a wall hanging, vintage pottery of the sun. His formula for the material he uses is heat resistant up to 2600 degrees, I gather. And look at the artwork. It's absolutely fantastic. I really, really love this piece. And online, they go for between $55 and $75. Thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in purchasing anything you see here, please send me an email, thriftingvegas.tiffany@gmail.com. Please include your name, your address, the item you're interested in, and your offer. Please stay tuned. I have some really fun footage from our family trip up to Navajo Lake in Utah. We did some fishing and boating, metal detecting, and the dogs played in the snowbanks. If you're new to the channel and you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing. I would love you to be part of our thrifting family, and I will see you next time. Bye. We are here at Navajo Lake, and in all the years we've been coming here, I have never seen the water level this high. I think they've had to relocate the general store. This is our cabin, the one you see down there. We just have to learn how to access it. The dogs, as you can imagine, are fascinated by this snow, which is still all over. It's crazy. They've had record-breaking snow this year. Barrio, you like the snow? Bear, are you having fun on the boat? Daddy's catching lots of fish. Bear, are you having fun on the boat? Hi, Ree. Daddy's catching fish over here. First evening at Navajo Lake, and we have quickly got used to Vegas springtime, 90 degrees, and it's probably about 50 degrees here, and I am freezing. The lake is super high, probably the highest I've ever seen it, and you can see up here on the bank there's still loads and loads of snowdrifts. Bear and Rio have been doing zoomies in the snowdrift, so I will get some footage of that. Over here is usually a meadow. It's a really lovely meadow of green grass, and right now it's underwater. As the snow was melting, Ed, the owner here, was telling us that the lake level was rising 6 feet a day, which is unbelievable to me. I've got my pole in the water, caught and released about 3 fish so far. Tomorrow we'll be going out on probably this boat here. This way, come on. Good job. Zoomies. Hello, you're all wet. You're all wet. Get a bear. Get a bear. Rio. Come on. Come on, Rio. Get. Good boy. Come on, bear. Good girl, Ray Ray. Puppies got all wet in the lake, and now they're enjoying the fire in the fire pit. We've got some chicken cooking over here in foil, and over here in the barbecue grill we have some fish. We just caught 5 trout, and they smell amazing. So I don't know if you can see it through the viewer, through the screen, but it's actually snowing outside. You can barely see the lake, and there's huge flakes falling. They're not settling, it's a bit too warm for that. But we have snow in June. It's been raining quite a bit this morning, so we've been gathering some wood for the fire pit later on, and we've had to cover it with some plastic because the rain keeps coming and going. The sun's popped out a bit, but as you can see, everything is really, really wet. So I have been doing a little bit of metal detecting. This is my White's metal detector. They don't make these anymore, unfortunately. White's has gone out of business, but this is my favorite metal detector here. The E-Series Eclipse 950. And I also use the White's TRX pinpointer. When you get a hit with your metal detector, you use a pointer to isolate the signal and more easily find your target. So let's swing it around a bit and see if we can find anything. That's coming up as a ring and pull tab, so we'll just ignore that one. This one is coming up as a coin, probably a penny or 10 cents right here. So what I'm going to do is put my metal detector down. I'll mark the spot with this pine cone and a twig so I don't lose it. We'll grab the pinpointer and my little trowel here. Then I'm going to turn on the pinpointer with this button. That tells me it's on. Be careful that you don't put your metal detector down too close to the target point. Otherwise, the metal in the metal detector will ring up like that on the pointer. So we're just going to sweep. Oops. That tells me it's right about there. The closer you get, the faster the beeps. So then we'll take our trowel. Oop. Oop. I see it on the surface. It's this little wire. Looks like an electrical insulator or something similar. But after you find something, do another quick sweep just in case there's something else. Which there is. Oh, and it's a coin. Can you see that? It looks like it is a dime. Let's see if we can get a year on that. Don't think it's too terribly old. Let's keep going. And we're getting another penny signal here. Hi, Bear and Rio. Have you come to see? All right. Puppy butt. It's right about here. Oh, I know, it's exciting. Let's see if we can dig it up here. It definitely sounds like we're right on it. Oh! Is it this? No. I see it. Do you see it? That has been down in the ground for a while. Definitely a new penny. You can see the pink zinc. I am right here on the river bank and my detector came up with a weird signal. It was bottle cap, ring pull. It was bouncing all over the place. So I wanted to show you under this stump here. Can you see that? There is something Don't know if it's an old lighter. Let me zoom in. Let's see. Oh my goodness, you know what this is? It's a really old little metal car. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. I bet somebody was really sad they lost that. And look at the style. Looks like a Starsky and Hutch car. Let's go see if we can rinse it off. We'll give it a proper wash in the sink. But look, that's amazing. I wonder if it has a year on it. Probably does. Made in England. Still right on the bank, and this one is ringing up a quarter. Let's have a look. Here it is. Ooh, that's been down there a long time. We'll clean that up and see if we can get a date on it. It's about 6:30 in the morning. Kids are still sleeping in the cabin. Chris and I are down at the shore with our coffee and biscotti. I just had to go get my sunglasses. But it's a beautiful morning. The lake is still and clear. And we are seeing if we can get some early morning fish for lunch. Chris is using a lure over there. The sun is just up. Doggies are here. So let's go down here and see if we can throw the lure out a few times and get something good. Here's my pole. And a nice new pole here. And I'm using this green rooster tail. Right, so we're ready to go. Let's cast it out. I'm going to have a seat. It might be easier to film. Actually, what would have been easier is my GoPro. The lake is absolutely glassy. There have been a few fish jumping here and there. But it's my theory that all the trout do rounds or laps of the lake and they all come at once, because when one person catches a fish, invariably somebody else does as well. Here is one of the trout we caught this morning from the shore. He's a rainbow trout. He's absolutely lovely. And I'm just going to show you how I prepare the fish that we eat here while we're staying at the cabin. I've got some foil. I'm going to tear off some foil big enough to pop him on diagonally. I'll do that. I've got some fresh lemon and put a couple of pieces of lemon inside. Oop, he's sliding. And I've just got some Dano's seasoning and to sprinkle a little bit on there. On the other side. Now the Dano's doesn't have salt, and I do like a little bit of salt on mine, so I'm going to put just a little sprinkle of salt on both sides. Whoop. Smooth that around. And that's all. I just fold the foil up around him diagonally. I don't want it too tight because he's going to steam in here. So I'm just going to make a little parcel like that, make sure it's tight. And then we're just going to come around here with him and pop him down on the hot part of the fire. And he should take about 10 minutes to cook. I'll show you when he's done. So it's been just over 10 minutes, and as you can see, the fish is definitely cooked. Let's pop it on a plate. We'll unwrap it and have a look. Going to be really hot. Ooh. Now the way to test to see if a fish is done, which it definitely looks done, just want to cut into it and see if it pulls away from the bone, which this definitely is. Look how beautiful that is. It's coming right off the bone there. And then to get to the other side, what you do is just lift up the tail, and then the backbone should just pour right out. So there is sitting across from me at the picnic table, and one of his favorite things is trout. Want a piece? Good boy. Did you just say please? Can you say please? Oh, good boy. One more piece.
Where do you want to go?
Daddy catch a fish, Bear? Let's see, Daddy.
Oh,
Honey, can I
wow.
show the camera, baby.
I think that's a bald eagle.
Is it? I don't know.
Honestly. Not gonna lie.
I'm zoomed as far as I can. Oop. Boat's rocking. It's a gorgeous day out on the lake this morning. The sky is absolutely clear. And Captain Jake is at the helm. Miley's here too. We got Rio. And Bear is navigating. So this morning we're going to try fishing on this side of the lake. As you can see, there's still a lot of snow. And as we keep marveling, the water is higher than we've ever seen. You can see how the trees are partially submerged, but they seem to be doing all right, surprisingly. Let's see if we can catch some fish. There. Are you waiting for a fish? Are you? Hi. Kisses. So if you watched our Navajo Lake trip last year, you'll remember that the dogs were running and doing zoomies on the beach. Well, the water is so high that it's up over the beach, which used to be right around here. And now we're way up high. The road is here. And this is the little forest. And the dogs are down at the shore. And the shore in previous years was about here, right down a steep hill. Absolutely crazy. The lake is probably 12 to 20 feet higher than we're used to. There, Rio, come. Good dogs. Hi. You found some snow? You find some snow there? Come on, let's go. Hi, baby. There, where's your stick?
Beak.
What? Where's your stick? Who's got it? Where's your stick? Bear, got a stick? Where's your stick?
There.